Well, hey, Tom family. Happy 2021. I'm excited about what 2021 is going to hold for this group. I'm excited about what we did in 2020. You guys were amazing. In an unprecedented year, you came and you stepped up and you delivered. You delivered for the family of companies, you delivered for yourselves and met a lot of your personal goals, but you delivered for our customers. And that's quite an accomplishment. Our goal of reaching people for Christ and giving to the kingdom is job one. That's our number one mission, and you guys absolutely held up your end of the bargain. So thank you very much. I'm excited about this communication plan that we've got going on. You should have received yesterday the email from our marketing team, who does just an amazing job. But this is going to be a great opportunity to get to know our employee base. It's an opportunity for me to get to know some of them better and some of you better. But ultimately, we're in a different world. Obviously, we're more virtual than we've ever been, and to see the faces with the names that we hear about on a regular basis is what I really want to accomplish through this. So this should be a lot of fun. And really, to kick things off, I'm excited to welcome Matt Bassett to the hot seat. I don't want to call it the hot seat; it's the fun seat. But Matt, welcome, man. Thank you for being our first employee interview through the Tom Talk communication plan.
You bet. I'm excited. I feel like, I'm on a game show pretty much, and, hopefully I can meet expectations on this great venture for this.
I think you'll exceed it. Life's a game show for you sometimes, so you're always keeping us, you're keeping all of us on our toes, as I know too well, and possibly even Christine Walton knows too well, judging by some of the videos. But hey, turning attention really to you, why do you believe that Trinity Oaks Mortgage is just different than other mortgage companies out there?
I mean, in complete honesty, I think that we treat our customers as customers. So it's not in the sense of they're just another number, basically, not another tally on the mark or anything like that. They are basically, almost the best way to explain it is we treat them as if they're family to us. We send a keepsake family Bible to them. The countless numbers of customers who send me texts, emails, or phone calls, just how grateful they are for that, and how that next family Christmas, they're going to have that laying out for them for their family to see. And so, I think, we're not just trying to touch their lives, financially, obviously, which is our job, but we want to touch their lives personally as well. And as John Houston's, motto is, literally build lifelong relationships with them. I've had one customer I think I've done like 4 or 5 either purchases or refis with. And so something like that, it makes you feel good on the inside. It makes you feel like, hopefully I've made an impact on their lives. And maybe I'll do 4 or 5 more with them.
It's good, man. Now, I just got a letter today in from another one of our customers that was thanking us for remembering them with the family heirloom Bible, and said that each time they read it, they're going to remember our generosity, and that's just important and makes my heart happy. How'd you get in this business? How'd you get in the mortgage business?
So I actually worked at John Houston before this. I started at John Houston when I was a senior in college. I was a superintendent, believe it or not. And that was a very, very stressful job when you're a senior in college. It was hard. And then I spoke to Chad, who's the CFO over there. And when I graduated, I started as a financial analyst. Loved the company. It was just felt like home. And then whenever Tom started, I was actually working the payroll and just miscellaneous invoices, the accounting system for Tom. And the president at the time came to me and was like, "Hey, I think you'd be a good fit. I knew him for a while." I was like, we just had a baby. That's a big jump. And so we just put our trust in God and we said, let's do it. And we took the jump. Definitely, obviously, when you're going from a salary position to commission based, that's, there could be some, scariness on that. But luckily we had, great leaders in the company, great employees who helped me, taught me, and the proper way and everything like that. And I mean, it's been a blessing, honestly.
Yeah, man, there's for those of you and for those on the call that have experienced going and taking that leap from the comfort of salary into the eat what you kill type situation, it can be a leap. And so I commend you for taking that, but putting your trust in God throughout that process. That's great, Matt. All right, so 2021 is here. You had a great 2020. What's one of your personal and or professional goals for this year?
I think honestly, personal and professional. So professional would be to exceed what I did last year by at least 2 or 3 million. So we had a great year last year. I think with everything with COVID, refinance boom, everybody knows about that. And so is that going to happen in 2021? We don't know. We hope so, obviously. But I think that's just, I think a 2 or 3 million would be a good jump. I probably put me about 160 loans or 150 loans for the year. So that's a lot of people that, we can touch and, hopefully make a difference and build a continuous relationship off of. Personal goal, man, I would love to lose about 15 pounds. That would be nice. I mean, I feel like COVID definitely did a number on me. So, but, I have, with a 10-month-old, with 10-month-old and a 5-year-old, but with a 10-month-old, I can have the excuse of the dad bod. That's okay. I could still use that. So, lose about 10, 15 pounds would be nice. Just healthy weight. Maybe not go to McDonald's as much during the day would be good too. But just live a healthier lifestyle basically would be the best way to say it.
Well, I agree with you. I'm also on that journey to lose a little bit, but I like the way when you talk about your goals, how you specifically talk about the number and the units where you want to be. I think that's great counsel for anybody out there that's setting your goals. It can't be a wish, can't be a dream. It needs to be, something that you're really writing down and holding yourself accountable to. So, Matt, I wish you the very best in that venture and so does the company. We want to see you do very well because that does reach more people for Christ, and that's our mission. So that's awesome. So
Yeah,
I guess
for sure.
on your journey, you've come across a lot of folks that have been influential in your life, but who has influenced you the most when it comes to how you approach your day-to-day at Trinity Oaks?
So there's two answers on that. Both will be from a more of a business perspective, I guess. Outside the company would be my mom. She was very successful in the corporate world, and she kind of laid the stepping stones for me, from a young age, basically, how to approach business and pushed me to be the best I can in everything. And so obviously there's been times where we get in disagreements, but she is a very, very, very smart individual, and I strive to hopefully be as successful as she was in the business world. I mean, she definitely pushed me when I was younger and to be as best as possible, and I'm very grateful for that. Within the company, and I'm sure many employees will agree with me on this, Daniel Campa has pushed me to be the best loan officer possible. He is there for moral support. He is there for personal support. He's there for business support. It doesn't matter. I mean, he gives 150% every single day. He will answer your phone call or text message no matter what he's doing, even if he is literally just bogged down and just buried. He will put us first. And I think that is definitely the definition of a servant leader, basically. I hope one day, honestly, I can, develop the same skills he has. He's definitely somebody I'm trying to model off of. He's been in the business, a lot longer than me, but I think, he's definitely somebody who has been a good role model to other loan officers as well.
Yeah, when we talk about our family, we hear the saying that the apple may not fall too far from the tree. Well, I can say that what Daniel is doing for you all within the Red Oak branch is tremendous, because he's definitely taking pieces of who he is, spreading that out to the team, and it shows in the output. So I agree with you. He's quite an example of leadership. So what's the biggest misconception that people have about the loan officer position?
So that's kind of a funny question. It depends on who you ask. If you ask my 5-year-old daughter, she thinks that for a living, I roll pins all day. So I don't know what that means. And I don't even have pins around me most of the time. So, but hopefully I'm making a bigger impact than that on her life.
Yeah.
But she's actually a very, very smart little girl. And so she will sometimes sit with me when I stay home, and we'll work together and everything like that. So maybe we'll have another loan officer in the Tom family, 15 years down the line. But
it's never too early to recruit. It's never too early.
That's what I'm saying. I'll have her start her resume now, and we'll just update it every year, basically, going forward. We've already got the Fannie Mae guidelines. We have it on tape, so when she goes to sleep every night, they're just replaying in her head, basically.
Good.
Just playing and playing and playing. But I think more from a customer perspective, a lot of people think that sometimes we're just an 8 to 5, basically, company or job position, basically. When really, honestly, we try to be there for the customer 24/7, weekends after 5 and everything like that. Obviously, there's family situations where we can't. But the biggest goal is to go above and beyond, and above and beyond is beyond 5 o'clock, basically working. So I think, we're not a normal hourly, basically, job, is the best way to explain it. And I think, customers take, they appreciate the extra mile, where if it's 8:30 o'clock and they send you a text message or something like that and you respond, they're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting a text message until next morning, basically, back. And they truly appreciate that, I believe. And that kind of just all separates us from other mortgage companies where, sometimes you may not even, a loan officer may not even give you their personal cell phone to text or anything. So I think that's definitely a separator between us and other companies as well.
Good, man. No, I think that is, you're living up to what you talked about with John, and that's building lifelong relationships. So that's very good. Obviously, there's the balance, right? We need to be dads and husbands and brothers and sons and all of that too. But obviously, we want to serve our customers too. So I appreciate that.
Sure.
So, what's a random fact about you that most people do not know? Remember, this is G-rated. I'm kidding.
Okay, this this is a hard one. So, I mean, if you know me, a lot of people who know me, I'm pretty open about everything. So I had to think of stuff that maybe a lot of people didn't know about me. So one is, I guess the best one I can think of that, fun is essentially, I have my dual citizenship. So I'm a citizen of Canada and United States. My dad was born in Canada. All my family is from Canada, except for my mom. She's from New York, upstate New York. So yeah, I'm definitely, if anything happens to me in the United States, I can go up to Canada and get my maple syrup and, see all of my family up there. So
there you go. That is a fun fact.
Yeah, they all actually, some of them actually harvest their own maple syrup from the trees. So it's and they ship it down to us. And so it's actually, I look forward to it every Christmas because it's the best maple syrup. We got some true Canadians in our family up there. So
that is awesome. Well, hey, Matt, we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do for this company. We appreciate the fact that you live out our core values daily. You keep us on our toes. You make work fun. And I wish you the very best this year in 2021 and your personal goals, your professional goals, and just all the great things you're going to do for us. So thank you for your time today, buddy.
I appreciate that, Michael, and I appreciate you guys having me. Last thing is I just want to say that, I really do love this company. I think we do make a big difference. And just the appreciation you guys have for us. A lot of times we, either loan officers or just higher up individuals in the company will go above and beyond for us, and we don't even know about what's going on the back scenes. So just thank you guys for everything.
You're welcome. All right, buddy. Have a great rest of your week and weekend, and good luck to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
Bye.